Good evening, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 29 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV, LinkedIn, and Bandcamp. Tonight's episode is Lost and Found. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg.
Hello and welcome to the first live stream of November 2020. The last one was number 200, and many of you were here and joined us. Thank you for joining us for that one. It was quite the milestone and creepy, scary. So if you haven't seen it, we archived it along with all our other live streams on my YouTube channel. You can check it out anytime you'd like. That one is called I'm Scared. This one's called Lost and Found. And sometimes when you lose something, it's scary, right? And but when you find something, it's yay, fabulous. I combined the two in tonight's live stream. Songs about losing things, finding things. You let us know in the chat here, what is the funniest thing that you've ever lost? Like something silly. I'll go first. I, on tour, lost a shoe. We still don't know where it is. And so that's strange. It's a mystery. No one ever found it. So I lost a concert shoe. No idea what happened. Maybe someone with a foot fetish took it and now has it displayed at their home. That would be scary. Anyway, anyone lose anything strange or find anything strange? All right, let us know. We want to know. We'll talk about it here on the stream. I'm going to start with two Joni Mitchell songs. The first one is Both Sides Now. I recorded it for my album Love Story, right here. And in her lyric, she says, "But something's lost and something's gained in living life each day." Well, hi there. So you're talking about all these things we couldn't find, right? It's St. Anthony for the lost things. Well, let's see, a camera bag. That's not good. Definitely not. I lost, I'll tell you what's funny. A lost and found story. This watch that I wear, Larry gave to me when we first got married. I think it was engagement. And lost it, and actually lose it. Someone took it. It's kind of sad, but I was scrubbing in to go into the ICU when our daughter was a baby. And you have to take off all your jewelry to do that. And I was scrubbing in, and I guess I left it on the sink for a few minutes, and when I went back, it was gone, and no one ever found it. And I was pretty bummed about that, but then I was on eBay trying to find the same watch, and there it was. My watch. How do I know? Because I had a certain scratch, like on the back. My watch. So yes, I bought my own watch back off of eBay. It was strange. All right. Well, hi there. Hello, Carlos. Nice to see you. Hi, Peter, Stephen, Vicky, Deborah, Leonard. Nice to see you. I think, I don't know if Deborah Simon is here today, but I know she had a birthday. So if you're a birthday in Scorpio time, end of October, November, happy birthday to you. So let's see, what is next? Oh yeah, I think I need this one for it. Another one about losing, I think. This one is from the musical, well, it wasn't really a musical, it was a movie, Fame. And, but I found out something interesting about this song. It's called Out Here on My Own. I've always loved it. Irene Cara sang it, made it a hit. But Larry, I don't think you realized this was written by Leslie Gore.
Oh, wow.
And Michael Gore.
How about that?
How do you like that? Leslie Gore wrote it. And I think she would relate to the kind of theme that was in Fame, right? It would make sense that she'd understand all the things that were going on in that movie. 1979, Out Here on My Own. And hi there, Deborah just popped in. We just wished you a happy belated birthday. So happy birthday, Deborah. Lost, losing rings, losing bikes. Well, yeah, stealing in theory is one thing, but losing is another. Sometimes I feel so ridiculous about some of the things I misplace. Like my phone, which is pretty much every day. Larry puts up with it. I was like, honey, could you please call my phone? Where'd you put it last? Well, if I knew that, I would have my phone. I don't know. It just doesn't quite travel with me the way I'd like it to. Put it in my pocket, then I put it down, and then I put it in the kitchen, and then I put it down. I kind of miss the days where our phones were plugged into the walls. We didn't lose them then when they were wired up. We had our phones. Phone rang. You had to go to the room where the phone was. That made a lot of sense. This whole carrying it around with you doesn't really work for me. Yeah, it's a hashtag trouble living in the modern age.
We can put a long cord on it like you used to have on the wall
I
phones.
kind of need it to be plugged in with a really long cord all the time. I think that's what I need. Can't find my phone.
Remember that? You had a long cord on it, and you'd go.
Oh, yeah.
Be able to take the phone into another room because it was on a long cord.
Yes, and close the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one, gosh, God, look at this card. This card is so old. This is clearly from the 1980s. And for those of you new, if you're anyone new watching and wondering what's on the card, it's a chord pattern. It's a kind of reminder, cheat sheet. When I played in New York City hotel lobbies and piano bars, sometimes I'd stick a card over here. You weren't allowed to have music with you, so stick a card if I didn't know a song really great yet. So I found this one. Someone actually requested this song a few streams ago. Now I don't remember who. But this is Precious and Few. I believe I did a song by the association, and people started talking about great songs that they sang. And this has a lyric, if I can't find my way back home. All right. It's in the lyric, so I thought I'd include it. Lost and Found tonight. This is Precious and Few. Yeah, Peter, I had a tile and I lost it.
I bought it for her. I
You
saw
bought that for me.
I bought her a
The
towel.
battery died, and then I took it off my key ring to replace the battery, and then I lost it. So, whamp, whamp. 2-card song. Change the key 3 times. Oh, maybe it was you, Mars, who requested it. You're right. If I can't find my way back home, it just wouldn't be fair. Well, how's everyone doing tonight? This first Friday of November. Where I am, it is actually kind of warm today. I think it was warmer outside our home than inside our home, right?
Yeah, it was. Got up to at least 70 today.
I feel a little guilty because I had all this like yard cleanup and autumn cleanup for the garden that I could have done, but I didn't do because it's November, and who feels like doing that in November?
Well, we also had a lot of work to do in the office, so there's a lot going on today.
It's been busy. So you might have noticed behind me there's something new. As many of you know, I have a bunch of different hobbies. I like to keep super busy all the time. And during the pandemic, I did a few bigger needlepoint projects, and this was one of them. This was kind of my gift to myself.
Robin, you can leave it there because I have that.
Well, I'm going to show it this way, too.
Okay.
It just came because it's like, it's big. Just got back from the framer. It says piano, and that's this way.
Careful. There you go. Yeah. There.
All right, that's
it just said piano before.
Piano, and that's
no P.
It's all needlepoint, really tiny stitches, zillion stitches, which is pretty much proof that I have the discipline to stab something with a needle thousands of times, if need be. This was a hand-painted frame. I got the canvas done at a store outside Atlanta.
Little to the right there, Rob.
This way?
There you go, yeah.
Nimble.
Little more.
Yeah? The nimble needle.
There you go.
And then they have people, they outsource projects for custom painting and such. So I'm happy with it. I have to hang it up in here somewhere. Is that okay there?
Yeah, it looks good.
It's crooked?
No, it's fine.
All right.
You're good.
A little crooked. I don't know. So anyway, wanted to show that off to you. And the piano of the day are kitty cats on a piano. There should be 4, but there's 3. And I thought that was a cute little thing. All right, let's see. I started doing needlepoint. It really doesn't take a lot of talent to do needlepoint. But I started doing it when I was an actor many, many, many moons ago. I found myself doing a play in New York, and man, was I bored because, well, it was so much fun to be in the show and rehearse and all of that. I really was just in one scene in the show on the top of Act 2. And so you had to be there like at 6:30, and I didn't go on until the show started at 8. I didn't go on for my part till like 9:10. Right? So, what do you do? And my girlfriend taught me how to do needlepoint. And I've been doing it ever since backstage, especially when I'm with other musicians. Like, I'm always jealous of them because they have their instruments. They have their cellos or their violins or guitars, and they're warming up in the green room. They're playing, and I can't do that. The piano's on the stage. So what am I going to do? Just pace back and forth? And you can't really read a book or concentrate because I'm thinking about the show. But, if you knit or do needlepoint or something like that, you can still have a conversation and do it. So I think it's a good activity. All right. What's next? Okay, so this is an original on this stream about Lost and Found. It's called Montclair. And remember when we found this house, Larry?
Yep.
That's why I'm putting this one in the stream, I don't know if you've been house hunting. Probably you have at some point, or apartment hunting. And it could be a really frustrating experience. I remember we just could not afford anything in this neighborhood. We were giving up, and we kept looking, and my main criteria was that there'd be a house that could somehow fit a piano in the living room without taking up the whole living room or giving up the entire dining room. And I remember when I saw the first floor of this house, I didn't even see the upstairs. We went to put a bid on it. We were so excited. So
the only thing we had to do was put a reinforcement. I don't know if you remember, but
oh, yeah, I do remember.
We had to reinforce the beam below the floor where the piano was going to go.
It was an old house,
to
and
make sure
we had to reinforce the floor where the piano was.
We were concerned that piano would have fallen through the floor
I'm so thirsty.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I missed that house. That was
That was a great old house. Well, we're romanticizing the house now.
I know.
It was an old house, which
When we left, it needed a lot of work.
We sank a lot of money into that house and a lot of our own sweat.
But, I felt really good when we actually sold it because the person who bought it,
Loved it.
had a plan and had the
And
ability
restored it
to restore
the way
it.
it was supposed to be. It was 1920s house.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Anyway,
So-
this is about finding home. This is Montclair.
So whenever you talk about that house, I always think about how much we had in the attic because we kept all of your, at that time, it was before you could put sheet music on the internet, or all of your books, all your sheet musics, plus all of the CDs.
Those
were
poor
stored.
movers.
Yeah.
But our bedroom was right under there.
I was always
used to
nervous.
worry that like the whole ceiling was going to fall in and kill us.
We,
But the poor movers, when they
death by
estimated, they gave
songbook.
us an estimate for moving. They're like, we could not believe what was in that.
You know what it is? They didn't really look in the attic when they gave us that
well,
estimate.
they saw boxes, but what
They
they
looked
didn't
up- they
realize
took
there
a
were
peek,
boxes
right.
of songbooks, which are heavy. Paper's
Boxes
very, very
after
heavy.
boxes. I remember, because we lived on a dead-end street, I remember at the time when we would get deliveries of anything like the songbooks or the CDs.
And the trucks couldn't turn around.
The trucks backing
yeah,
down
everyone
the
was
street.
like, what is going on at that house?
Yeah.
It was, yeah. We'd get those huge trucks that would come, like the big delivery trucks, the ones that wouldn't, not like, we're not talking UPS, we're talking like, those huge freight. Yeah.
These are the things lost because of the internet.
Yep. When Borders Books and Music had to return those recordings, and there were thousands of them, and it showed up in one of those Pitt, Ohio trucks.
That's
and
right.
he couldn't back out.
That's right.
And he was lost. And I go, no, really, it's my house. You're bringing that stuff here. That's crazy. All right. All right. So this is The Greatest Love of All. My frame is freezing. You're not freezing? You're not freezing? All right, then.
Is the piano okay?
Find yourself in love. The greatest love of all. Speaking of losing things, can we speak for a moment about identity theft? This just happened to our daughter, who's quite young. But I want to let you know, just in case it happens to you, there's a website. After she filed her police report and everything's okay now, there's actually a website for this. It's identitytheft.gov. It's a government website. That's how rampant this is right now. So if this happens to you or someone you know, that's the first place you go. Identitytheft.gov. It tells you everything you need to do. And there's a whole checklist and ways to protect your identity going forward. She did all of those things. So this is your public service announcement about, just in case you lose that one thing you really don't want to lose.
And since we're having public service announcements, and it leads into the next song, I have something that we'll all find on tomorrow night. I don't know what she means, but
someone's trying to figure out what this is.
Fran is trying to figure out if that's a duck.
It's a Ukrainian flag. Okay. So the seamstress who took care of some things for me is Ukrainian, who I use. She's in Maryland, and she gave me this flag, the Ukrainian flag.
But anyway,
I said I display it. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Larry?
Everybody gets to find something on Saturday night into Sunday. An extra hour.
Oh, yes.
We all find an extra hour.
Which is amazing.
On our clocks.
We get an extra hour of time.
It's a controversial thing. However, it is what it is.
Keep changing the times.
And so you all get to find an extra hour of sleep on Sunday if that's what you want. Or an extra hour of your day, which
or
we're
an extra hour to clean.
Well, we have an extra hour.
If you're like me, I'm like, yay. Well, no, actually, we're going to need it on Sunday because on Sunday I have a matinee in Virginia. I'm going to be in, where am I going to be, Larry? Lorton, Virginia, at the Workhouse Arts Center.
So if you're anywhere
which is south of Washington, D.C.
D.C. If you're anywhere in
just south
D.C.,
of Washington,
come see
D.C.
us.
And it's a matinee. So driving during the daytime, 2:00 show. And you can find information at workhousecenter.org, or just go to robinspielberg.com. But if you're looking for something to do Sunday, or you know someone who lives in that area south of Washington, D.C.,
come say hello. Come
say hello. See me in person. Nothing like an in-person show. Looking forward to this one. So this one I don't think I played before on a live stream. This is about finding your love. This one is played a lot of weddings. I know that. This is At Last. That's not what I meant. It's white and looks like a duck. What?
If it looks like a duck and talks like a duck, it probably is a duck. I don't know.
So what is it next to the... Well, I don't know. There's a lamp over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Last week we did that Halloween live stream, and they were definitely gremlins in the wallpaper. And we saw weird things. We saw faces.
They're gone now, actually.
you don't see it, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was spooky, guys. It was nothing we did, but we saw weird images. I don't know.
Just the camera work was just.
Perhaps. Well, it wasn't the flag. I don't know. Well, in any case, you two did this piece, and I've this song.
I did. You too.
You two.
Oh.
You and the number 2 is the name of the band, and from Ireland.
Not you also.
Bono. Not you also. It was you, the letter U, and the number 2. And this is, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It could be like my theme song about my phone or about my shoe, right? So if you're looking for something, you can make this your theme song.
We went back to Minnesota to try and find the shoe. Didn't find it.
2 songs back to back on the theme, which is Lost and Found. So that was Endless Love, about finding love, and before that, Memory from Cats. Has the moon lost her memory? That's the lyric in the song. And let's see.
I want to welcome our viewers from around the world. We have someone watching from Brazil.
Welcome,
nice.
and thank you for watching. Nice to see you here. We do appreciate your watching
And listening.
wherever you're watching from. And for those who might be new, well, this is a live stream number 201. Been doing this for a while now, and how it works is this: on Mondays, usually Mondays, sometimes Tuesday mornings, but usually on Monday, Larry produces these live streams, and so we get together and we try to figure out what the theme could be, and start to choose songs, start to look at songs that have the theme and the feeling, the title, or in the lyric. And we usually settle on them by Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I begin making arrangements for the songs. Some of them I've never played before, some I already know. And I work on those and finalize that usually by Wednesday night. Thursday is a practice day, and Friday we do our sound check. Larry puts all the titles together in the program, and we make sure that the sound and the lights and everything is working. So we work on it a little bit every day throughout the week so we can present this to you live on Friday night. And that's pretty much how we do it. And this next one is about hearing a name and finding your love. Love at first sight, it was, in West Side Story with Maria. Many of you might recall, I recorded this on my album, Give My Regards to Broadway. This is Maria. Very, very sweet lyrics are in this next one. Happiness, also on my Broadway album. Give my regards to Broadway. Happiness is finding a nickel. 2 kinds of ice cream. Remember how happy you were when you were a little kid and you found a penny in the street? My mom would say, put that penny in your shoe. Or maybe not my mom, maybe someone. Someone gave us that idea. You put that penny in your shoe. It's supposed to be good luck. Then you walk around feeling very, very uncomfortable because there's a penny in your shoe. But you're lucky.
Don't step on a crack.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's nice. Thank you, Karen. I'm glad you liked my Broadway album. And so that's nice, Peter, that you have a friend named Maria and you all sang it to her. Very sweet. Well, this is Happiness. I think it's a very sweet song. I hope you enjoy it. two Broadway musicals back to back. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, Happiness, about finding things, and Till There Was You, also about finding someone. From The Music Man. That was from The Music Man. So, hope all of you are doing well. I cannot believe the time. Look at this. We've got about 20 minutes left for this live stream. A few more to share with you. Now, next Friday, I believe we are not here. Not here. What is it, Larry?
We are supposed to be on the road, but if that changes, we'll let you know.
That's right. We're supposed to be on the road, but if that changes, we'll let you know. Which means we got an indication that we might not be on the road, but we don't know yet. I think we'll know for sure on Monday.
So for those of you who might be wondering what we're talking about, I'll just say Robin does get invited every once in a while to do private events, corporate, private parties, those types of things. And she's supposed to perform next Saturday night for a private event, but we're waiting to hear whether that is going to be rescheduled. So if you're interested in having Robin come and perform for you, feel free to reach out to us by emailing Robin.
Reach out to Larry.
Well, you can reach out to me at my email.
Give it to me and I'll send it to him.
That's right. And
These things work out, actually. We've done a few of those. Let's see, this year. This one. About losing someone. Feelings. All right, the lyrics to this song are...
Nothing more than feelings.
Yeah, nothing more than feelings. I'm not so crazy about the lyrics to this song, but I really do love the music. I really like the melody to the song and the chord changes. But and maybe that's why it was such a big hit. Who sang it? Was it Bobby Vinton or... I don't know. Someone out there will know. It was a big hit, and I remember being a little girl insisting my mother buy the sheet music. I had to learn the song. Right? I wish I never met you, girl. You'll never come again. Yeah. Real gut-wrenching lyrics there. That was from Me and My Girl, Once You Lose Your Heart. And before that, I played Someone to Watch Over Me. Has the lyric, I'm a little lamb lost in the wood. So, how's everybody doing here tonight? Yes, Someone to Watch Over Me has been recorded so many times. Here we go. Feelings. Who posted that one? Stephen, of course. Morris Albert. I guess that was the one big hit. I had that one lyric, teardrops flowing down my face, right?
Those are my allergies.
Those are my allergies. The teardrops flowing down my face. Oh, well, I can't even get through all these. I will, after the stream, make sure tonight or tomorrow I read through all your comments before we take this stream down. And if you ever want to watch a previous stream, they are archived on my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Robin Spielberg. And I got 2 more for you. This is an original. I Dream of You. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I have one more for you. Thank you especially to everyone hitting that virtual tip jar. Believe me, we see you. We appreciate you. It means a lot to us, and it's very, very helpful. And this is the long and winding road. I like to say that all roads lead to where you are. So when you're lost in life, you realize that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. That makes me feel better. It makes me feel more comfortable when things go sideways. So I like this tune. The road always leads back to your door.
Carmel, where are you? It's your turn. Take us home.
Hey, Carmel. Say goodnight to everybody. That's right. Good girl.